Welcome to the Localized Electron Bonding Model. So the Localized Electron Model, or the LE model, assumes a molecule is composed of atoms that are bound together by sharing pairs of electrons using the atomic orbitals of the bound atoms. So what we're assuming here is that the electrons aren't moving out of the orbitals that they're in. They're staying in the orbitals that they were in the unbound atoms. Now we're just sharing them. Some of the time it spends in the atomic orbital on this atom, some of the time it spends in the atomic orbital on this atom. And so that's why they're localized electron models. They're localized in space between these two atoms, sometimes on this atom, sometimes on that atom. But we're assuming that we're not changing those orbitals at all. So electron pairs in the molecule are assumed to be localized on a particular atom or in the space between two atoms. They're not being shared between three atoms. It's only two atoms involved in the bond. So pairs of electrons are localized on an atom are called lone pairs. So this is on just a single atom. So if an atom is not sharing the electrons at all, they're called lone pairs. Pairs of electrons that are localized between two atoms are called bonding pairs. So we're assuming that those bonding pairs of electrons basically spend their time in between the two atoms, and that negative charge in between the two atoms is causing those two nuclei to be attracted together. That's where that chemical bond is coming from. These lone pairs are spending time only on one atom. They're not influencing the other atom at all, or at least not significantly. And so the localized electron bonding model has three parts. It's got a description of the valence electron arrangement in the molecule using Lewis structures, and that is described in section 4.10. It's got a prediction of the geometry of the molecule using the valence shell electron pair repulsion theory, or VSEPR model. That's discussed in chapter 5. And it's got a description of the type of atomic orbitals used by the atoms to share electrons or to hold the lone pairs. That's also discussed in chapter 5. So this is where we're going in the next few videos. That was the localized electron bonding model.